There's a lot of attention on this race nationally, a lot of money coming in, a lot of partisan support on either side. How do you maintain your impartiality as a judge with all of that partisan attention?
Yeah, well, the way I look at it is that any legitimate organization or any individual who wants to support my candidacy, I welcome that. They just need to know that I will be fair and impartial. I'm not going to make any promises to them.
Abortion access is a key issue for a lot of Wisconsinites this election. You've previously represented Planned Parenthood. How would you navigate an abortion access case in the state Supreme Court?
I would approach it the way I approach any case, really. I look at what the evidence is that the parties have brought to support their claims. I will analyze their legal arguments and consider the law from my own perspective, doing my own research on it.
Would you describe yourself as pro-choice?
I am a mom. I have given birth twice and have gone through, pregnancy and labor. And when I was experiencing those things, I really wanted to make my own decisions about my health care and about my body and my family with my doctors. So, at a broad level, that's just something I really value. I think that most people want to make their own health care decisions after conferring with their doctors.
What do you factor in when deciding whether or not to overturn a precedent?
That's a great question, Vanessa. And what the law instructs us is that the courts have to follow precedent unless there's some very good reason to overturn it. And two examples I think that I can give you of when I think the United States Supreme Court got it right in overturning precedent and one in which I think it got it wrong. First of all, Brown versus Board of Education. Brown versus Board of Education threw out that prior case, saying separation on the basis of race is a violation of equal protection under our Constitution. And I think they got it right, clearly. A case in which I think the Supreme Court got it wrong is the Dobbs decision that overturned Roe versus Wade.
You've previously represented a group of teachers that were suing to overturn Act 10. And with Act 10 likely heading to the state Supreme Court, how does your history with Act 10 impact how you would navigate that case?
Yeah, well, I'm proud of the work that I did representing public school teachers when their rights in the workplace were taken away from them, fighting for them in court. Act 10 was actually a 50-page long act that made many changes to many different parts of the Wisconsin statutes. And I believe the case that's working its way through the court system right now, although I haven't I haven't looked at the filings in that case or even read the circuit court decision in it. It involves a different part of the law than the one that I and my colleagues were challenging on behalf of Vanessa teachers, 10, 15 years ago. So I would, I would make a determination based on the parties in that case and the particular legal issues that are raised, whether I could be fair and impartial in sitting on that case. That's not something I'm going to pre-decide now. It's not time to do that, and I don't have enough information to make that call.